In the last decade, 208 infants have died from unsafe sleep in Tampa Bay, so we must emphasize the importance of safe sleep. Here today from Healthy Start Coalition of Hillsborough County is Lisa Colen and Dexter Lewis. Welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thanks for having me.
Such an important topic. Dexter, I want to start with you. I just want to talk about the instances of death that you see because of unsafe sleep.
That's right. We know that in 2023, there were 10 infant unsafe sleep deaths in Hillsborough County. And so far since January, unfortunately, there have been 13 infant unsafe sleep deaths. You mentioned the last decade, about 208 infants in the Tri-County area, so that's Pasco, Pinellas, and Hillsborough counties. But I want to make sure that families understand that this is a 100% preventable child death.
Yeah.
Making sure that the ABCs of infant safe sleep, making sure the infant sleeps alone on their back and in a crib. All of this information comes from the American Academy of Pediatrics. It's a best practice, and we know that if infants are sleeping on their stomach, they are more likely to suffocate because of that within the first year of their life.
Yeah, so I want to get into that a little bit more. First, Lisa, what are some of the instances of this that you're seeing?
Yes, I have the unenviable position of sitting on the Child Death Review Committee, so I see firsthand the photos and the scenes where the babies die in unsafe sleep. And I will say a majority of those times, there was a safe place for the baby to sleep in the room, whether it was a bassinet, a crib, a pack and play. The parents just chose not to use it. Frequently, it's full of clothes, toys. It's just really a storage container, and they're not using it as a safe place to sleep. So the first, really the frustration for all of us on the committee is that they had the tools right there for safe sleep and they just chose not to use them. Bed sharing is the leading cause of unsafe sleep deaths due to suffocation and layover with the parents. And we understand the reasons that the parents do it, but we really can't encourage them enough to use that safe sleep space.
All right, so talk a little bit about those safe ways for your infant to be sleeping.
Absolutely. We want them in an area that has nothing in it. We don't want their little faces against anything where they can suffocate. We want them on their back. We want them alone, even not in a bed with another child. They need to be in their own space. We are always up against the myths of the older generation, and something that's very important to me for new parents to understand is that you may get that feedback that the baby will sleep better on their tummy, they're a little restless on their back, and all of that is true. But what we know now is that deep sleep is not particularly healthy for a newborn that may have some development still going on with their lungs, their respiration. It's not until they're a little bit older and stronger that you really want them in that deep sleep. So that restless sleep on their back may actually provide a protective factor, although everybody just wants to be asleep, and we know that it's frustrating. We definitely want them on their back until they're able to roll over on their own. And then when they can roll over on their own, we want them down on their backs to go to sleep, and then you can let them be the rest of the night. However they end up is fine.
Great.
Nothing in the crib.
Great conversation to have, and so you have that information that you can share with other family members. If people want more information, if they want to learn a little bit more, if they want to make sure that they can review a lot of the things we talked about today, how can they find that information?
Yes, please visit preventneedlessdeaths.com for more information. In fact, with September being Baby Safety Month and October is Safe Sleep Awareness Month, we have launched a call to action, a Safe Sleep Pledge. So on the Children's Board website, we have on the homepage a Safe Sleep Pledge that parents can sign. We're trying to share the awareness with families because it's important.
Yes, it is. Very important. Thank you both for being here to talk about it.
Thank you.